Alright guys, today we're playing Goodnight Night game. It's on Steam. Basically what it is, it's a hack and slash adventure that uses procedural generation and some handmade scenarios to kind of slap together a game that gives you a different experience every time. So it borrows a lot, I think, from Zelda series, specifically like Link to the Past, so Super Nintendo era. It also has skill development, item leveling, and combination, like for attacks. Like you can pick up creatures, you can hit them with your sword, you can get other moves. Like, I mean, it's pretty complete. You can carry potions, you can craft equipment, and there's some kind of really snarky dialogue that goes along with this game, which is very appropriate. I really appreciate it. The art style is kind of not 8-bit, more like 8-bit or 16-bit style art. And basically what happens is you start at the beginning at the entryway and you work your way down to the bedrock, where you're supposed to fix an elevator to make it back up to the top of the tower that you're in. So this game also lets you play co-op. You can play with a friend on split screen co-op, which is kind of neat. Full controller support. You can use a controller. Some of the challenges that go along with this game, though, specifically attacking or combat, is it's target based. Like the one thing I was expecting combat along the lines of A Link to the Past, where you just move your character, point them in the right direction, and then you can attack. This one you actually have to target and face your character with the right stick. You can block, you can dodge, so like it's good that way. So it's complicated or complex that way, but it makes it challenging sometimes, especially when there's a huge mob of creatures, which we'll see later on in this video. But it makes it challenging to deal with mobs without dying. So the way this works too is you play as far as you can through the tower here, and then you end up respawning back in the bed at the base of the tower, and you play again and again, and you progress deeper and deeper. So in that respect, it's sort of like a roguelike, but not quite. Anyway, I will quit my nattering here and let you enjoy the gameplay, just to see what the game's all about, see what you think of it, and I'll share my final thoughts here at the end of the video. So this has been gameplay from Goodnight Night, a game that was released on February 16th on Steam. It is in early access, so it does have some bugs and it's not complete. But I mean, it plays pretty well for a game that's pretty much brand new. Price-wise, you're looking at $17.50 Canadian, so probably around $15 US, which is very reasonable for, I guess, the scope of this kind of game. As you've seen, there's item progression, crafting, level progression on items, puzzles to solve, enemies to face. The combat requires a little bit of finesse in terms of parrying, dodging, and targeting enemies. But all in all, this game has quite a bit to offer, and really this gameplay here just scratches the surface. So if you played Goodnight Night, I'd be interested to hear what you think of it and how your experience has been so far. It certainly would help anybody watching this video kind of to have an idea as to whether or not they should pick up a copy for themselves. It would also be kind of neat to hear any bugs or troubles you ran into, because I mean, a lot of times early access games you don't know what to expect, and unfortunately I just got killed by a chicken. Anyway, so we're gonna leave the gameplay video here. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and otherwise thank you for watching today. We'll catch you in the next video.